Hello, everybody. I cannot believe that the year is coming to an end. It just went by so fast. Absolutely amazing. It sort of makes me feel very introspective, which I tend to get this time of year. And I've gotten some responses to an old video that I had made about loneliness and isolation as we age, and very often either we separate ourselves from other people based upon where life takes us, or based upon giving up a job, losing a job, suddenly finding ourselves in a new place in our lives. Very often we're alone, and we sometimes don't feel all that well or have medical issues that impact on what we do and how much we interact with the outside world. Our kids are grown, for those of us who have kids, and they're living their own lives, and we realize that we need to have some kind of a life of our own that we have to be responsible for, and we have to be accountable, at least to ourselves. I have had so much change in my life in the past 2 years now, believe it or not, hard to believe. When I found out that I had a medical issue that came as a shock to me, I was worried about it. I had concern about my future physically on this planet, and certainly had concern about where the future would take me, never thinking that it would impact my ability to do my job and that it would change my whole life from that point of view. And that was really difficult for me. So I went through a kind of depression with the whole thing, going through the treatment, going through the surgery, and then finding out my limitations based upon the fact that, well, based upon my belief that because I had been misdiagnosed for such a long time, and because the tumor had grown so much, I wound up having more damage to my body than I might otherwise have. So I had to change everything about my world. I have always been, certainly since I've been on my own, I have been a very independent person. I live my own life, and I've always been one to take care of others. I've never looked to people to take care of me. And all of a sudden I found myself in a position of needing care. That's not a happy place to be. It really is not. I don't want to need anybody. I don't want to need to be taken care of. I'm sure that's true for a lot of you as well. But I also made some, I believe that the road we travel in life is often the road that we really need to travel in order to expand our consciousness or expand our worlds that we might otherwise not have done, because it's too comfortable to stay in a place that you've always been in and that has worked for you. For me, I made a very conscious decision to reach out in the world because I was alone, and to reach out and go out and meet men so that I could go out on dates, or just the kind of relationship that you have. I've said for many, many years, there's something very sad about when you go someplace and let's say you see something profoundly beautiful. There's no one to share it with. So you want to turn around and say, isn't that beautiful? But there's nobody there. I wanted somebody there, and it's been a really, really good experience for me. Taught me a lot. It really has. Life is not perfect. The people that I've met are not perfect. I'm not perfect, clearly. And but it has gotten me outside of myself, which I desperately needed to do. And because I was living such a depressing existence at that point, I really needed not to focus on that 24/7 because I felt like it was making me physically ill because it was so stressful. So that was good for me. And I wanted to share with you all of the things that have made a difference to me. I also, somebody had suggested to me at one point that I consider looking into meetups. I didn't even know what a meetup was at that point, but I have since found a number of groups that they focus on a single topic, whatever it is. Some is of women of a similar age who want to talk about their lives or their kids, their grandkids, whatever. There's a writers group, and because I write, I joined that and loved my interaction with those people. There is a new group that just started. It's a screenplay writing group, and I'm going to join that one as well. There is a group at the library. I love the library group. All the stuff at the library so far that I have encountered has been free, so there's no excuse not to go. I saw a wonderful show with live music. I enjoyed it so much. So even if it's a couple of hours, that again takes you away from yourself and you start to meet other people. Listen, so many of us in this community have met each other, and we've got a wonderful group of people, a core group who really, we care about each other. We care about what happens in each other's lives. If one of us doesn't show up for a while, we worry because we care about each other. So all of that is good, but you also need to find something in the world in which you live that will take you outside of yourself and get you involved in the world that you're in. Whether it is volunteering your time to help people who are less fortunate, whether it's joining a group of people to play games, or whatever it is, find something. We're so fortunate today because we have so much available to us online. We have but to put in what our interests are and see if there are any groups out there. And if there is not a group in your area, you can start one, and you can have like-minded people join you. So it's definitely something to think about, because we have choices to make, and the best choice that we can make is to be part of the world. Don't isolate yourself. Life does it sometimes for us, and we can't help it. The friend of mine who is now, he was in the hospital because he had fallen and he had some issues. He's now in rehab. He's probably getting close to the point where he can go home soon because he's getting very cranky, and that's a good sign. So he'll probably be ready to go home soon. When that happens, it's out of our control. But when we have the ability to interact with each other, it's a gift. It really is a gift. So I encourage you to do it. If you have any stories that you want to share about where you are in this process, by all means, talk about it in the area down below where you can comment, and let me know what your story is. We certainly can talk about this more. I'm going to do a couple of more videos, well, at least one more, possibly two, before the year is officially over, which is very soon. And I am wishing all of you a wonderful, wonderful new year as it comes up. So take care, my friends. You know that I love you, and I will see you really soon. I had to keep this short enough to be able to directly load it from my phone. Hopefully this will do it, and we'll take it from there. Take care. I will see you soon. I'm going to be doing another live. I can't do it tonight. Possibly tomorrow night. Yeah, I think probably tomorrow night. But I will put it on the Night Owls page on Facebook, and I will also put it on the Instagram page. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. In my neck of the woods, it is about 45 or 46 degrees. Oh my God, it's 51 degrees. It's a gift. If it would stay like this for the whole winter, I would be a happy camper. No such luck. Take care. Love you.